Hello, I'm John Morrison, the captain of the Gentry Eagle and CEO of Victoria 500. Along with my hand-picked crew, the Gentry Eagle and I are going to set a world record for the fastest nautical circumnavigation of the globe in a powerboat. We're going to travel over 30,000 miles, stop in 21 countries, and still shave better than a third off the existing record of 61 days. The Gentry Eagle is a one-of-a-kind lightship commissioned in the late 1980s by the legendary offshore racer, Tom Gentry. He and his son Norman set various offshore speed records with the Gentry Eagle to include the fastest transatlantic crossing, a record they took away from Sir Richard Branson. Tom Gentry died as a result of an offshore racing accident in 1994. Victoria 500 will carry forward Tom's vision in the Gentry Eagle. This record will be her greatest prize. But I get ahead of myself. This story and this project really started 500 years ago. As we approach 2019, we will take you back in time 500 years to 1519, to Ferdinand Magellan and his ocean expedition around the world. You will see just how little they knew and had when 270 men risked their lives on 5 ships, looking for a passage around the Americas to the Spice Islands. 3 hard years later, after mutiny, battles, starvation, and desertions, the Victoria was the only one of those 5 ships that made it home. Of those 270 brave souls who left, only 18 returned on the Victoria. These 18 men were the first ever to circumnavigate the globe. Since then, people have turned to our seas with their hopes and dreams. They've longed to explore what lay beyond the horizons, many for good reasons, some for bad. Without judging those men, one thing is for sure. In the last 500 years, the oceans became the primary means of international commerce, cultural exchange, and projecting military might. Countless men and women have dared to accept the challenge of the seas. Many have lost their lives doing so. Yet, in large part, it is those people who took on the challenge of the seas that have brought humanity to where it is now. Victoria 500 is producing a television miniseries to honor all those courageous people. We will do so by telling the story of Magellan's expedition and comparing it with our own historic voyage. Everything from funding to recruiting to funding the boats and the crashing the waves. We will look at the people involved and the perils they faced, both then and now. You will see the fantastic progress in ocean-going technology and the impact it has had on all of mankind in the 500 years since Magellan. Together, we will speculate at where the oceans will find us in yet another 500 years. This project and the mini-series are sure to have plenty of heart-pounding suspense. We will journey from the equator to the Arctic Circle during the height of hurricane season, avoiding icebergs, outrunning pirates off the coast of Somalia, evading terrorists who would love nothing more than to take out a high-profile American ship, and deal with all types of possibly dubious local military and law enforcement authorities across the world. Yet we will work to leave behind us a wake of hope and international pride as people around the world join us in this venture. We will be sponsoring a college essay contest in each of the countries where we port, awarding scholarships and ride-alongs to 21 students. These elements of our project are just the tip of the iceberg. There are many more that we will unveil as the project progresses. Ladies and gentlemen, this project presents a unique opportunity for you to leave a mark in history. Whether you join us as an adventure crew member, a sponsor, an investor, or even buy a ride along for part of the trip, you'll be able to look your grandchildren in the eye one day and say, "You helped make this happen." Each of us at Victoria 500 invite you to join us and claim your share of the pride and glory in making sure this project happens. Thank you.
I've been seeking, I've been searching, I've been looking, I've been searching, I've been seeking, I've been searching, trying to find, yeah, trying to find. I'm trying to find Great gosh almighty. Great gosh almighty. Been a long time coming. And I've been waiting.